So watch the final watches instead for 2011, what can also be known as the year of the solid start to finish turd parade of shit piles from the back asshole door factory of the Hollywood crank 'em out machine into local theaters. This has been the worst year for movies that I can remember. So here are the 4 worst movies as enumerated by some of our closest friends of the year 2011.
The worst movie I saw this year, and I didn't see very many, was Green Lantern, but you weren't even gonna go see that anyway. The worst movie that anybody cares about is Hangover 2, which like 1 billion people went to see, and it made the most money of any R-rated comedy in the history of R-rated comedies. I can't wrap my brain around why so many people thought, hey, you know what I wanna see? I wanna see the exact same movie that I liked 3 years ago, done completely the same. Nothing different except the change of location, change a baby into a monkey. Mike Tyson makes an appearance in the second one, so you keep Mike Tyson. This is a movie, like the first one, is kind of like a mystery where these guys are trying to figure out what happened last night. And so instead of watching Hangover 2, what you should watch instead is Dude, Where's My Car? The original guys get drunk and don't know what happened last night story. Way better than Hangover 2 and well worth your time.
My worst film that I saw this year was definitely Breaking Dawn Part 1. And that's coming from an actual Twilight fan. I liked the last couple of movies, but this one was just really awkward and really bad. Like the dialogue was just horrible. So instead, you should see Interview with a Vampire by one of my favorite authors, Anne Rice, and it has a bunch of hot dudes in it, like Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise before he goes crazy, Christian Slater, and also They Don't Sparkle. So watch that instead.
2011 was disappointingly rich in really bad movies like eye gougers like Sucker Punch and Transformers, but I'm not gonna go for one of them. I'm going for Pirates of the Caribbean 4. Not the worst movie I saw this year, but Jesus, it pissed me off. Now, I'm obviously the biggest Pirates of the Caribbean fan in the world. I didn't need there to be a Pirates 4, but really the problem for me is that this movie is an object lesson in how not to direct a film. Rob Marshall needs to get his DGA card burned. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's a fucking choreographer who thinks he's a filmmaker, and as a choreographer, he can't even make this film in a way where there is a rhythm and a beat and a sense of fun. It is inescapably atrocious as a piece of filmmaking. Instead, watch Thor. No matter what you think of Thor from a script or even a concept level, that is a well-directed motion picture. It's dancing around tones and doing things you're not expecting, and it's actually achieving a lot in terms of its sense of fun, and a hell of a lot more than Pirates 4.
So now picture yourself in real life, IRL, sitting at a cafe table, drinking coffee, not in a bad mood, not in a good mood, and up rides into your peripheral vision a Vespa being piloted by Tom Hanks and laughing Julia Roberts on the back. If you don't immediately sense just visceral disgust and immediately honk hot barf all over your latte in front of you at the like pre-programmed, essentially Fugazi fake cheese everyman image of these two of the richest people on earth, the most privileged, rewarded for their craft, live in an actual house made out of diamonds that was created in a shitty office somewhere to appeal to us normal people, with these normal people playing normal people in a normal person movie called Larry Crown, which is one of the worst movies of the year. If that doesn't make you want to puke, I don't know what's wrong with you. Don't watch it. It was awful. So what should you watch instead? Watch Win-Win, because it actually has a real person in it. Go figure. They found a real person that wasn't somebody that was in $3.9 billion worth of box office movies beforehand, playing a down on his luck Navy vet who gets to plucky up his courage and drives a Vespa up the butthole of Julia Roberts, and then she drinks, whatever. Hey, everybody, make better movies. I know you're scared that you're all gonna lose your jobs because there's not enough money to go around, but you can do better. And Happy New Year from the Substream.